So we are... What we're gonna do... So I have the... Oh, are there bottles in here I can pick up? There are. Hold on. This guy we never talked to, though. He's new. Oh, but I can't have a conversation with him. Never mind. Or him. I can talk to you, though. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Oh, I can pick this up. Ooh. Wake him up? Yeah, I can wake him up. I could pick up the pills first, though. I'm gonna wake him up.
There is only
Hey,
one
I don't usually pass those, yes.
idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up. This is an order. I am the law. Okay.
Why the yelling man?
You're alive. You looked out for the long count. I just wanted to see what would happen if I yelled. You need to answer some questions.
Really? You woke me up
I did.
for that? Fine. What is it, officer?
Officer, even after a rude awakening.
So you
this
can see
sort
here.
of
See how it says
respects
authority?
more than
right
we
here?
usually do, at least.
And then it says, like, I had a medium roll that was successful. So every time it'll go through every single one of these to see if there's something important that needs to be, like, obviously it's done through their systems. But you roll dice, and the idea is you just need to get either equal to or higher to, and then these things appear either successful or failed. So there are checks all the time that basically just get rolled so you can get more text. It's like flavor. So you can get more information. Officer, even after rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police more than they usually do at least. Do you see anything interesting in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no longer than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it bliss free of X somethings? You're right, let's talk about something else. Was it pure nothing? Was it fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum?
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
Oh yeah, it's huge D&D vibes.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses. No mausoleums. Just quality time.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains.
Tell me about Wild Pines.
And detection.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
So see how empathy had a successful roll? If I had failed that roll, then it would have just told me something different and not given me information. So it's helping. It's like, he doesn't sound too enthusiastic with this. If I had failed it, it would probably have said, you don't know how he thinks. Right, or something like that. But I'm pretty high on empathy because if you look at my empathy right here, I have a 5 on it. So it gives me I believe it gives me like either a +5. It says 7 here, so I think it gives me like a +7 on a roll or something. It does something like that. Yeah. +5 or a +7 or something. How's that going?
How's it going?
Sorry. Some of my kids. I have twin daughters, if you didn't know.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse. Yes.
Good. Then you understand.
The cutest little
gist of
twins?
it.
You don't know
We
anything.
would all be better
Don't
off
pretend you
without
know
the
who I am.
employers and their employment.
You went out for milk one day and you never came back. Don't tell me. I see you. I see you.
For one, I can get some goddamn shut-eye.
Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking?
Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's got
Oh,
it.
so he doesn't want to be bothered with that shit. Okay.
The way he says
Measurehead implies ultimate trust.
Ultimate trust in this
Right.
head reckoner's physical prowess.
Who's behind organizing the strike?
The workers. The union. We know what we need.
Wait, what? Oh, so now you're
Right for
pretending
us.
you don't know. Oh, Luna, I can't handle you right now. Can't handle it. You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's
What about the dead body in the yard?
knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
I went for Red Bull, not milk, you dingus. Get your facts right. Oh, you went for something even worse. Ah, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
What about the dead
I'm
body?
with it.
You seem cool with it. Do you have many of those hanging from the trees here?
You know, people
Oh, we have
die
to go look
here
at the dead
every
body. I think that's what we're gonna do
Someone
next. We're gonna go look
fell
at the dead
in a
body. I think that's
ditch,
important.
Another one falls.
I think we have to do that.
Mano, a third one gets eaten by stray dogs. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree,
Someone has to look into it. It looks like
then
I'm
is
that
it
someone.
not
Tell me what you
considered?
know.
I can tell you this.
Trouble's ahead.
Trouble's ahead.
Oh, great.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to be cautious here.
I wouldn't approve of your drink either. Silver Ice Rockstar? Is Silver Ice Rock... That's not Rockstar vodka, is it? That's just the kind of Rockstar, right?
They say your guy was a killer.
Hey, I got
Yo,
experience.
tree
Woo!
He has friends, same as him. Killers.
Is there another type of
There's
Rockstar?
only one thing they know well. How to wreak havoc.
Wait, who says that?
Everyone. It's a local rumor.
You're saying things might get violent
You
around
heard
here.
what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
Silver Ice is the flavor. Rockstar is the energy drink. I get sugar-free kind. So do I. I don't have the bottle here. I only buy like Rockstar Zeros or Monster Zeros or stuff like that. I can't have the sugar. Too much. Too much. Yeah.
The lieutenant gives you a
Too
little
much.
note, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Hey! Beautiful. Cool. Point at the bottle and spilt rum.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait.
Wait, no. It's empty. Sorry.
It's empty.
The
Alright,
dock
thanks.
worker doesn't answer.
Hey,
His
another
head
5
is
XP.
already
Yes.
back down on the table.
Okay. Can I not pick up these bottles? Apparently not. Let's go and deposit these bottles for money first that I picked up already. I think we have to go to the store. Ooh, we have to talk to you as well. Okay, we have to go in here. I don't like a lot of sugar, just a moderate amount. I'm the same way. I'm not big on unless it's like pastries and like my sweets and stuff like that. I'm not big on like junk food. Like I don't eat like candy and I don't eat that type of stuff. But I do like my like pastel de natas or paginatas or whatever you want to call it for the Portuguese custard tarts. I really like.
The till machine stands in the corner. A sign
I
says,
like
"One
donuts.
bottle
I like
equals
muffins.
10
Like I like
cents."
that stuff. But my drinks, I can't have Coke. I have to have Coke Zero. I have to have Rockstar Zeros or Monster Zeros or whatever.
Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Hey, I got 80 cents. All right. All right. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Looking for something?
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
So this is the racist lorry driver.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Someone has to be the unpopular. Okay, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look,
I've read books.
Huh? The science of racial theory has always been proved, even if some people don't. People who've studied these things say that you and me
are superior by design. Oh my god.
Naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
So these games are a lot like, if you've ever played like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis or Monkey Island or any of those, think about those games. This is the modern version of those games. So you have a bunch of items, you have the ability to choose stuff. There's puzzles, there's a lot of dialogue choices, there's point and click, there's all that. This one just has a lot more in terms of statistics, like stats, sorry, that you just pick and stuff for dialogue. Where those ones don't necessarily have that. They're more about choosing the right things and mixing the right items together. Yeah.
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
What's the problem with then? Okay, and
The problem? The dam keeps our
I need to
shutting
get
down.
information
We all
out of
need
this
game
guy
lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other
for that
indigenous
lady.
species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
What's this cultural victory?
It's what the kids of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader?
No idea what
No.
chanson, mététos, or
Dominating
leader is.
culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of
Mixing races.
Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their
Oh my
birthplace?
god.
You might end up with a
The new sub-race and unknown.
with
This
unknown
guy's so...
characteristics leading to extra competition.
Yeah, no worries about the laundry.
Control the
Australia.
offspring.
Enjoy. I gotta do that today too. I gotta put in some. Thank you for the reminder. I think I can get down with races. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go, okay, sure, whatever. I'd really talk about something
Go
else.
right
Yeah.
ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calam.
Lieutenant Kisaraga's stern expression remains not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it. What happened? Did
Did your balls shrivel up? Yeah.
You had plenty of chances to get off this road, but no, you let this guy keep talking. Then, when the time came to make your choice, you tried
You
to
split the
difference.
difference. I'm weak. My authority's calling me out. Damn it. What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow.
It's racial
It's
sabotage.
Racial economic.
There's your in. Take his side in this particular fight.
Okay, so my suggestion wants me to take this. Hold on, but they make Algol alcohol too. I was told they do. So I take it you're not smuggling drugs. Listen, I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Urkel, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. Damn, it didn't work. You should have sick.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I
Damn
wouldn't
it.
tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other... Oh, so it didn't work.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night.
If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on the way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country.
Oh, that's the guy who's standing
We
way
were
back
having
here.
a good debate about
Right.
genetics at the Whaling in Rags, when some keep boys smashed his luck and took damn near everything.
Right.
Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess. Serves him right.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran.
His little side
Little
business is a
side
scam.
business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs.
I
as
feel
well.
like it's him, though, because he said apples, and, like, who the hell is waiting for apples?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he
I don't know who
stole
Sealing
after
is.
he broke the seals
I don't think I've
on
talked
his
to him.
Romanox
Yeah.
lorry. Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealing's usually
A little bit
bit
south of here, near the canal.
canal.
Okay.
You can't miss him. Just his tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealing a visit then.
Guess so.
Okay, we're done. Okay, so we need to go. We need to go talk to this Sealing guy. I also would love to pick up more bottles. Do you have any more info?
Hello again, my man.
You seem like a man who
doing
knows
that?
about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now.
So that's interesting that other things open up.
Just be straight with him.
Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? I need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. Let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, then why are you still hanging around? Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest.
Damn it!
You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Okay, so he wants me to talk to somebody else. Can I do anything about this anymore?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim didn't give you Sylvie's
Yes,
number.
hold on. Her number is 005
There we go.
1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait patiently.
Lieutenant Gitsaragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Sylvie. Well, this is police calling. I have some questions for you. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
you can hear resentment in her tone.
She's not
She's
thrilled to be
thrilled
talking to you again. Oh, great.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Wait, what? You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled. And this one says there is no resentment in her tone. Was it you who... Okay, you quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Alright, I won't push this.
Maybe, I don't know. I just
Was it
know
you
I
who
had
called
to
the
take some
police?
time. No, not me.
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later,
Oh.
officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Looks like there's a limit to my authority then.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about
Push her, don't push her. Oh my god! You ignored the law to save your own skin. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand.
Squealing is frowned
Squealing is
upon.
frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union. Internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Let me get this straight. You ignore the law to save your own skin. Okay.
You do? What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on.
Next question. Have you seen my badge? Oh, gee. Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The
How
law.
did you first learn I'm a police officer?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and showed us your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore. Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? Not my uniform to God. I should really look into that. Kim doesn't have a uniform and he seems real to me. I'm going to let it slide. Yeah.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing
Oh.
what the uniform
So
is.
now I'm missing my badge, my gun, and my clothes.
There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to
Great.
the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others
Have you
do
seen
it
my
more
gun?
Casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool
Your
gun.
cool gun. I showed you my gun. When did that
I'm
happen?
trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and
And what? What did I do? Actually, I don't know what happened.
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes.
It got pretty graphic.
Pretty graphic.
Jesus.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat
I
some
should
in
have
his
killed
food.
myself. Why would I
don't
threaten to
think
kill
that's
myself? I
enough.
mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. Okay, I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
I should... Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay.
There is silence on the other end of the line.
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie
And guns can't buy money, but money can always buy...
guns.
So I had money.
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Oh. So where is this pawn shop?
Uniform. I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Okay.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Empathy.
Yes,
Ooh.
you have obviously done something to upset her at the whirling.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me,
We should
right?
stay
Tell me what
open.
did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the
The
skua thing
skua
happened.
thing?
Just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
Stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the
Oh.
wall, screaming "fuck that bird" and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling.
Oh, so I
really
did
liked
that.
her.
Oh, Jesus.
The color, Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
You told me that I was the one who made you quit.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months.
But you.
You.
Go on, I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat.
No more, I hate it now.
I
Which
hate it
song?
now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
So don't sing We Go On by the O.O.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your
Project and experiment to see how bad it can get in there?
Bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant.
Jesus, what did I do to this
don't want to
lady?
know. And then you screamed something about being the most boring person alive and how everyone leaves you because you're just so boring.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Oh, there's police documents in the...
I
Oh.
won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
I come back to a bitch bitching at you. So, apparently this girl, because I was in the cafeteria, and I caused her, like, massive grief, and she was just trying to help me, and I'm, like, waving my gun around and, like, telling her that I'm awesome, and... But then I was, like, acting like a fool.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Yeah, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply...
I'm truly sorry for everything. I was trying to show you the world of Tomorrow, the Great Panic at the End. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. Girl, just loosen up a little. Don't you ever party. I'll say sorry.
I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
What else did I sing beside Oh? I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too.
So much disco and rock. Maybe you can help me identify this one particular
Which
song.
one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church.
Church
in
and Saint
Saint-Saëns.
Seance.
Richard, that right up.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Thank you.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Connect me to Station 41's Lazarus.
It will take just a moment.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of
Just a
hard
routine checkup. I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me.
Oh, it's you.
Was that a snarl or a suppressed groan?
Nobody's telling me what my name is. Just tell me who I am. It's Firewalker here. I couldn't reach up and grab it without unbearable pain shooting through my arm.
Hard to tell exactly what it was over the phone. Could be a combination of peripheral neuralgia and high blood pressure. Could be that you were having a heart attack. Or, actually, it
Could be
both,
both.
given your profile.
That sounds bad.
Yep.
No wonder I'm in so much pain. I feel like I've been damaged. I still feel pretty good, though. I could probably take a lot of damage.
Yes, probably in more ways than one.
You're detecting very little in the way of empathy.
So what do I do?
Cut down on the drinking, pal. In fact, cut off.
Well, I haven't drank since I started this playthrough, so I think we're okay.
Oh, but speed. Sweet speed. It goes so well
with alcohol.
too.
Firewalker here.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, yes you are.
Just don't breathe in the general direction of the fire feet.
Direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery.
Oh, did you just tell me to kill myself?
Diaphragmatic breath in and...
A glorious sight. Your body, tired from the vastness of the visions that haunt it.
I feel like you're making
Burning
fun
up
of
in
me.
flame
So you
fed
see
by
it
your
too, that my
own
body's become the last torch in the darkness.
I see third-degree burns and a referral to a plastic surgeon whom you won't be able to afford. But that's in the future.
That
Do you have
Alice
any
portrait looked like
current
Jessica Jones.
pressing medical problems?
Yeah. I think I've had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations.
What other
you
games do you
mobile?
play, Vralia? Other than what do you play? What's your poison? Other than like the Final Fantasies as your favorite, but what do you play right now?
Sort of, but by God does it burn in your chest.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also,
Death is a natural part of life. This guy's just asking me to off
Accept it.
myself.
The body is an object, and objects break down. Do what good you can with you.
I've lost my memory, all of it.
with all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now.
Is there anything that you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes, I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth?
Stop drinking. I can't play my PC games right now since I live with family and nowhere to set my PC up. I just play gotchas right now. So do you play gotchas on mobile? Is that what you do?
With rock stars past their prime.
What gotcha games do you play?
So it's political. You're being neglected because of
Political reasons. Oh, I failed a rhetoric. Oh.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do.
It's not fucking cryo-acta-latte. It's super glue, Doc.
I guess that's it for now. Hey, 30 experience. All right.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I think that's it.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Yep, see it. Okay. Let's go.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Wait, there are Copo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Some kind of weapon cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it
You
official.
play too many of them? Name your top 3. Name your top
Huge
3 that you
lack of
play right now, and
enthusiasm
Genshin
for
Impact is probably one of them, I'm guessing. Okay, what are the other capo types?
Oh, you know.
Popo types.
Apocalypse, Superstellar, the
So I'm the
advanced
sorry
interesting
one.
cop,
Oh.
Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
Won't the other capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be
I'm
fine.
sorry, opt
Don't
in.
worry.
I'm not sorry, I changed my mind. And they should be sorry.
Yes, yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up.
I'm not sorry. Change my mind.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
I'm the sorry cop? No.
Wow. Okay. Fuck off.
Let's go do the the mission, okay? The main mission that we should be doing all along. Up here.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says...
Whirling in
There's
rags.
something in there, not necessarily connected to the case.
Why am I looking at you,
but
trash
still,
container? You're just a crash
well,
container.
it is a container. Maybe you're
What do you think
prioritizing
could be
it.
in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in.
FGO? I have no idea what FGO is. 7 Mortal Sins, Ecstasy, Bloodline, The Last Royal Vampire. Oh my gosh, I know what the Bloodline one is. Those are definitely gacha games, though.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone from the
Remote Viewers Division? What is the Remote Viewers Division?
All the detectives from all the precincts who experience extrasensory perception go to the Remote Viewers Division. Their work is invaluable.
Oh my god, he's got to be sarcastic. What kind of extra natural abilities do they possess?
None, because they don't exist.
I knew it.
There isn't. But we should still access this container.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage.
Or...
Did someone say pry bar? Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch.
FGO is
To
Fate
grasp
Grand
it once
Order,
more,
extremely popular
as you've
anime.
done so many times.
I don't watch anime, number one. Even though I am going to watch the Edge Runners anime because of Cyberpunk 2077. I've had past relationships where like the girls have really loved anime and like I've watched a bit of it. I've never like fully gotten myself into that stuff. No, or pry bar. Or Lieutenant.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Ask the manager. Bullshit.
Force time.
Go
Jam the
straight
tool
for
under
pry
the lid
bar
and
pry
pull.
this baby wide open.
I can try this. I'm gonna go ask for the key. Why can't I just go ask for the key? He's literally in here. Don't watch anime? Welp, unfollowing and leaving now. I figured. Do you know how many people actually leave because I don't watch anime? I'm such a scrub.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
I'm trying to think of the last one that I watched. I was gonna watch the Persona 5 one, but people told me not to do that, so I didn't. There was one about... Oh, this was back in university, way back. It's probably the last one that I watched. It was about, like, people in a music class, and there was just a lot of, like, drama. I don't know. That's, like, a lot of them. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's all preference. Not everything is for everyone. It's all Gucci.
Thank you for clearing the...
I just unfollowed
Why
you
do you
for
keep
saying
the container
Gucci,
locked?
so we're even. We're even. Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the
The garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it?
I wonder what this
Something
feeling
stares
is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you guarding even your leftovers from the poor? We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back.
Hey, I got keys. See? I didn't have to break in. I didn't have to break in. Oh, can I give her thing back?
Hello again, sweetie.
About your
I hope
pin.
you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I decided not to pawn it.
Oh, thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
can
And I got
say
10
I
experience.
am glad to see it again.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Now, what else, sweetie?
There. I didn't need her pin. We're all good. Okay, so we got a key. Don't mind the hanging body right here.
This trash container is locked.
Open the padlock with the
Sliding
key.
lid with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags. and
Hey, I got a new
organic
skill point
waste.
again. I think I have 3 skill points. Awesome.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with
Oh,
one broken egg in it.
nasty.
Some pasta wrapper.
Nasty.
Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage,
A rank corpse smell fills the air. Oh no.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Oh, nasty.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too.
A wide belt, the loops appear
The
stretched,
loops
but
appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
is he hanging
have
by
it
the
at the back
belt?
here.
I don't know. I haven't gone over there yet.
something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Oh.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But
A
other
thrown out
than
towel,
that,
a mug, that's
All
all.
right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows.
So who put the clothes in the... Okay. We should go to guard again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
Or
Has to be somebody with a
that
key.
one.
Has
I'd
to be
advise
somebody with a
against
key.
Confronting that force.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here. You think someone from the whirling might have been
Not
involved?
really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's
We need to
just
ask the
a
kids who
small
put them
loose
here.
thread.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
They do not love us.
The lieutenant nods.
Search
then
the food
looks
waste.
back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands.
Apple, potato peels.
Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Yeah.
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard.
Ah, damn it! I thought it was my... Ah, I thought it was gonna be my badge.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer.
Is that your paperwork? These are my documents.
paperwork?
Oh. Didn't Sylvia say she got that out of the toilet? And then did she just throw them in the garbage? Dun dun dun.
It is. Look. The plastic has the RCM street grid on it.
I found
You've
my
even got an
paperwork.
autopsy form in there.
Great.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the
It must
trash?
have been cramping my style. It has a forbidding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush it. My cop life down the toilet.
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure.
Is my
someone
name
has
on
not
it?
Made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries.
All this food would sound so good
Organized
if it
crime
wasn't for the
and the like.
situation.
There might have been other secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that. I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. Okay, I'll
It would
do that.
also not hurt to start taking notes on the case.
Read your
Now, tell
ledger
me what your eagle eyes see.
and name the
Or Are we
case.
finished?
Would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. He appears in the trash with soggy curtains and rags. Now tell me what your eagle eye sees, or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. The mug. I'm getting that mug
You
too.
pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the
Oh
yellow ribbon
no!
frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Mm-hmm.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay. I want to look at this mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to
Not
read
much.
into here. Actually, look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you...
No example of
dumped out in the
prejudice. I'm going to
garbage?
use an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital and mask my badass hustling. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why?
Okay.
It's the ledger you found.
Okay,
in
so
the
we need to
trash.
go through this
A
and find out
pitiful
some
cabbage of
information on
white
this
and
ledger.
yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard.
Take it off.
You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular
Run your
pencil,
fingers across the
worn
aluminum.
down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, is this one of your hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like,
All
for
RCM
example?
vehicles have headlights.
So I need to
designed
read the
reveal
watermarks.
halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh, okay. So we have to bring this over to the vehicle.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Cool.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand.
Smell
It's a
the
sorry
ledger.
sight. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat.
See, this would be such an interesting like D&D campaign, like modernizing it, or even though this is from the 1950s, like having this as a campaign instead of like, because obviously the usual ones are, okay, everybody, here's your character sheets, now everybody create these fantasy characters or whatever. Like if people got to create characters like this, like you can make these. I wonder if people do this. I wonder if there's like other things that people create worlds that are based off of like detective things and not just like you go and defeat all these enemies and there's a big boss and you're on an adventure, like that type of thing. Browse the white papers. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the Ooh, I'm not going to shake it.
U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with
Faint red lines forming short paragraphs.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year.
Jesus.
The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least
20, maybe 30 cases.
Undertaken.
Not completed.
Mind you.
There's a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes. It appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The
Next World Mural.
Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet,
The Unsolvable Case.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM.
Oh, so, okay,
right
so
after
we
the
do it not, it's,
when the
we...
organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an
So we organize by
unofficial
title.
capacity.
Okay.
Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Right, so it's our own stuff. I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real.
I still named it that to amuse myself.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to
Rail
him?
spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit to paper using the pen Luna gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
I wonder if I'm always going to have to come back to these ledgers when I figure out more from the case.
Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. Things to be done and things already done.
Oh, but I already have that in
of
this.
reality.
So that's interesting that I
This
already
is an
have
extremely
one,
useful
but I'm
tool
doing it
for a
again.
detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Have you named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. Yeah.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. I'm going to start calling it the
Hey,
Hanged Man.
30 experience.
It's good we sorted this out.
I'm done expecting.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself
Oh,
from the
can I
smear
read the
papers.
case files
They're a
now?
little further from your nose now.
Browse the case files again.
Arson, petty theft. You don't exactly close them.
Browse
So
the
much
yellow
as
papers.
distant. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting
Looking
to be filled out. 3. The topmost are
Misconduct fines,
The middle
station
ones
calls,
are
and field
station
autopsy forms.
and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. A monetary
Misconduct fine.
penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest
I still
of the
want to
fields.
find my badge.
A tool for manipulation. Give the lowest amount and people will be ingratiated to you. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for
We have to go
person
back to my car.
appear
We have to remember
at
to
the
go back to my
specified
car.
Precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill
experience.
those forms and hand them to people.
Fines for wrongdoers,
wrongdoers,
interview requests for
interview
bad guys,
requests
and
for
field
bad
autopsies
guys,
to dead
and
guys.
field autopsies to dead guys.
Oh.
What delicious power hid within this
Hey,
pathetic
I got
mass.
health.
You feel better.
That's awesome. Thank you.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
My logic is 1. I'm gonna do this. That brought that up to 42%. I'm probably still gonna fail this though.
It's proving to be
No!
harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
Alright, I'll try again later. Can I read the case files now? I think it's gonna be super important for me to read these case files. Damn it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Oh, hold on.
Hey.
Look around.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Yes, we should all stop building love. Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner. Can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build?
What are you talking about? Why do I want to build communism?
1,000 years of slumber.
What?
Promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
Why do I only have that choice? Communism, no thanks. Love, heck yes. Doesn't seem like I have that choice.
You keep
But I'm
saying
not.
things like, down with
Love
the
hasn't worked for
bourgeoisie,
me, so I didn't want to
eat
pick
the
that
rich,
choice.
Sodomize the landowners. Impale all people who have more than 25 real.
Murder all human beings
Literally
regardless of
murder
their
all
political
human
beliefs.
beings, regardless of their political
I haven't said
beliefs.
anything like that.
That kind of stuff. Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will
What?
devour and masticate
No, I'm not.
mankind.
No.
Everyone can see that. So tell me,
No.
do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, first, what's this communism? Rolling up your sleeves and start building communism. No way. It's too tiring. I don't have it in me. I'm beat and broken out.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing cocaine?
Are we doing cocaine?
No, I'm sure I heard someone say cocaine.
Cocainism?
Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one?
Hell of a drug. A hell of a drug.
There's one.
What should I do?
You should build communism. Precisely because it's impossible.
No. I'm not building communism. Okay. A letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. What is this? What is this? I'm I'm gonna go down here first. Because I want to go to the car. Yeah.
Inside,
The headlights.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his
Press engine
precious
start.
carriage. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canelo comes to life with a whiny growl.
Whoa. Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the
Veins of a great river.
A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds
Of micro perforations. Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Where are we on this? Wait, look around you.
You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. Two men engaged in a drunken argument.
Followed by the closing of some distant window.
In the middle of a broken plaza, illuminated in a cone of light, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but
Only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez at night.
Where are we on this map?
Let me see. Right here.
Oh my gosh, I can buy followers and primes? Hell yes. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna don't worry about it. I'm just gonna click here. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Right there, he seems his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice.
No,
seems like
it does not.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into three separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count.
More than 150 at least, maybe even 200. What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM.
Oh, they're your
They are
statistics.
your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score.
We score your life performance. Jesus.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years.
18
Okay, not
years
bad at
as an
all.
officer.
What did you do before you
Damn.
volunteered?
I walked the land telling horrors and liars of the end to come. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. 18 years I've done
That's
this?
what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age.
Do you really think I
What
have
did
any
you do
idea?
with those
I don't.
blissfully- Fair point. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases.
Oh.
Closed is good. It means finished. You've got...
Like
let's-
I've got between 150 and 200?
Wow, more than 200.
200.
It's
that a
quite
lot?
even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90s.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number?
Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
I've got
You've
3
precisely
confirmed kills.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Is now a good time to pour one out for the fallen? That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
Okay.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what? Maybe I should find a hobby. Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
You've got the gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it. The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go to
Hey! 10 experience. Wait. I have more
you
on
can
that?
now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Oh. Look at this. Cases solved 216, years in service 18 years, people killed 3. Good cop, bad cop 6, honor, fascist. Ooh. I'm a communist? Boo. Boo. I want this. No. I'm a sorry cop though. Okay, we gotta go back in. Gotta go back in. What did that up? Did that update anything else? Who put the clothes in the oh yeah, we gotta find. Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes in the trash. Ask Gart if he knows. Okay, we have to go talk to Gart. We have to go talk to Gart. Oh, it's busy here.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those
little threads that solves itself.
Down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough.
Ah, so it could be somebody who decided that they.
Despondently.
It's like a disguise.
CSM
It's like a disguise.
Is written on.
Thank you anyway.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime.
You don't know that because you run so many cafeterias. That makes no sense.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that was it. Who else has unauthorized access to it? Okay, I have to ask Kuno. Hey, Slurp, what's going on, buddy? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. I finally went into the crime scene after like 6-7 hours of playing this. So I finally went in here, but
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Hey kid, child, converse with me. You there behind the fence. Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Oh my god. Are they running? No, they're not.
I'll die before I squeal. What's
Hey,
this
kid.
shit? Fucking mind games.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
I woke up close to 2 hours ago, but fell back to sleep, not used to waking up that early. I am up every single morning at like 6:30. Every single morning.
I'll die before I squeal. You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat.
So that didn't help. Let's talk to you. Smells like spoiled meat and curdly dairy. A human being decomposes. So you're just throwing shit at that body. Great.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
You were planning on waking up at 5 and went to sleep at 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know how everybody stays up that late. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. You're PST, right? A moment of your time.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
You see what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno,
Ride the lightning? Oh, Jesus.
Kuno's riding it, see?
I still don't have my badge. I still don't have my gun, but I think I sold my gun to a pawn shop. And I still don't have my officer clothes. But I did pay off that huge damage thing, which I should have talked down.
you should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects. Making
Kim, what should we do?
Just a little
Are
bit
you
worse
kid
than
siblings? You got a good hand, kid. Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Got a good hand, kid.
What? You wanna fuck Kuno now?
Ha!
What's the matter? Kuno's got you cornered. Nothing to say. Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man. You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up.
Wow.
What was that, Kuno?
Wow.
Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
Oh my god.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show
The
me
body,
you got.
what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not.
I
would
just him
ask
who he
them
is, how he
who
got
is,
there, and the
how he got
usual.
You have no idea what the
usual is.
Just
Do you
ask
know who
whatever
he
comes
was?
to mind.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
You didn't see it
You
happen.
heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place.
You went to Night City?
Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Oh my god, you went to where Cyberpunk 2077 setting is? Oh, I knew that these universes were the same. Ah, it was so obvious. It was right there.
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That's
Oh,
it.
you're no help.
Tell the faggot.
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost.
I want to discuss the body with you about the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
The dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It would be leading the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there.
Dumpster diving? Sad shit.
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 rand.
Ask you what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around. Right, entertain me. What's so great about these pants? No, Kuno, you don't know anything about tampering. I'm investigating. Oh, the tampering I'm investigating, and I already have pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
There was also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes. Does this adequate depiction of a South Samaritan man have anything to do with it? Yes. Does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug have? Actually,
Yeah. Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain.
you saying you pigs
saying
are after the
you
mug
pigs are after
fucker.
The mug fucker. Cause he's the clothes fucker.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Cleaned some of it up. I don't know why, but I like this guy. He's entertaining. He's,
That's tense. Someone's going to the beatdown basement.
He's something right now.
One guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did,
He wouldn't squeal, but if you find out, maybe
but if
you
you
can.
find out, maybe you can.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah, get your
Hey,
bacon
experience.
shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
So you're yourself in the third person.
The fuck are you calling a third person?
Who knows
Kuno's
the
fucking first person?
Yeah, he is.
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that result. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss.
That's a great. That's so good. That's so good. Fuck you calling a third person. Kuno's the fucking first person.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
No. No.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
I can't right now. I can't do this. I can't. I'm not doing anything.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh my god. Oh my god, shut him down. I'm gonna put a point into physical instruments. Please pass this. Yes!
The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling.
Ah, shut up! Jesus. Ah.
Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
Okay, everybody calm down. Shit, I don't know what got in me. You made me do this, you did this to yourself. I think we can have a normal conversation now. Am I right, Kuno?
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has gone too far. Don't make this
Oh,
any
come
worse than
on.
it is. Just get back to questioning.
Okay.
Okay, pig.
Punch made him calmer.
If this act was about him trying to establish dominance over you, it's safe to say things didn't go as he'd planned.
Okay.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive.
Oh.
Jumping from actor to actor.
Oh, now. Oh.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Oh, damn it! Figure out what's going on with this kid. I want to discuss the body with you.
The fuck about it?
Oh, I don't have any more questions. You know who he was.
Kuno's fuck imp.
End of conversation.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Hey, Forge Life Sky, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. You're testing Kuno's patience here. I have more questions about the crime scene. No, I don't.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't
Do you
give a
respect
shit.
me now?
You're dreaming, pig.
A little. But don't.
Don't let him dominate you, Kuno!
Okay, I've got to do this. I'm going to put points into empathy now. Where's my empathy card? Right here. 72%. Figure out what's going on with this kid. This might not work. This might not work.
He's on
No! I always fucking fail!
And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
God! I hate that. Hey, Kuno, I think you can turn that Kuno down for a moment. Let's talk. Ignore. Kuno, listen, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups. Kuno, you must have seen all kinds of things thrown stones here. Want to help the RCM bust a murderer.
Get your snout out of Kuno's arse.
God damn it.
Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
Alright.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment.
Damn
Then
it!
he had a minor seizure.
I can't even level up anymore.
Kuno doesn't...
That did not go as planned. That did not go as planned. What's over here? Money. And another magnesium, which is good. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Well, I'll do one check.
Because it's nice and
Of course, I
orderly,
fucking failed it. Yeah.
well-laid palette. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone there.
I fail so many of these things. It's so bad. I'm just terrible at this crap.
There are several footprints.
White checks. Try it first. If you fail, then level it up to open the check again. That's what I've been doing. I've been trying everything first and then, yeah. Oh, but I see what you're saying. Try it and then level up to try it again. Right. What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
I'm gonna fail this too.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No
I lost
better
morale
measures for
because
the
of
time
that?
being.
Screw you!
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around
Is he
them
hanging by
does
his
not
belt?
look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural
Yeah, I do. If
angle.
you've been doing it,
The
just
body
thought I would
below
make the
your
suggestion
face
since
is
you leveled up before
It's
trying the
let
shit.
you
Yeah, I did that
out
by
and
accident.
got
I know that I
out.
can do the white
The
checks
smell
first.
seeps
That's
in,
stupid.
even
I
through
should have
your
just done it
clenched
first.
Nostrils.
I think you lose like morale if it's like super high though, like these things. What is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow.
Let go of your nose without throwing up.
The
Hey,
smell
look, I
is
failed.
repulsive. It pushes
Let it out. Gonna puke. Gone. That's part of my health will go down, right? Because of that.
You feel a great
Nope.
force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach.
I'm
acid.
sorry.
It's okay.
Oh yeah,
Happens to
I'm the
everyone.
apology guy.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you.
Hey, you gave me your
Use some
handkerchief.
ammonia
Nice.
To clear your head.
Hangover's clearly making it worse. You could use some ammonia. Where do we get ammonia
The young
from?
woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Oh, the gardener, right.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
I need to get some ammonia.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check.
Ooh.
Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Ooh. Okay, so let's go do that first. Go do that first. I'm so glad I'm not eating right now. But don't you want some vomit with your food? Yummy. Why did they have to add the sound at the end of it?
Hello again,
Do you
officer.
still have your salts? I think I could
Oh,
use some.
sure. I'm done
Oh.
with them.
Nice. I'm done with them. She did da da
Go
da
easy
da.
on that stuff.
Okay. You literally just gave me one. Oh, can I not combine this? Oh, I thought I'd be able to combine. Oh. Oh, how does that work then? Inspect the body hanging in the backyard. As per an inspection, you just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Why can I not... Do I need to hold it in both hands? Do I need to do this? Wait. No. What? I don't get it.
Yes?
Slurp, how do I mix the ammonia with the handkerchief?
There he still is, looking.
You don't. Oh. Okay. Never mind. The ladder for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
There he still is.
Oh
looking
yeah, the check is
right
open again.
through you
Oh.
With his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to
Oh,
that
are all
corpse
white checks
smell.
available again?
Emitting it is all it does now.
Oh.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
This is going really well. The ammonia didn't help at all. Jesus.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
What is happening to you?
Are you gonna cry
I'm going
now?
to cry now, son. You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? Give me a moment, I got this, let's try again.
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it
For special bonuses and
Give it half
effects.
an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back
And have another go. Okay, so I gotta give it half an hour. Okay. I had another thought. Okay. Your shit is a part and it's rather unbecoming of a cop. So if I internalize, what does this do? It does nothing right now because I can't unlock anything. Oh. So, wait, what? I don't understand this part of it. So if I do this and I internalize this. But I can also do these ones as well.
Sandro!
Hey, Sandro, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand how this stuff, what this stuff means. Like, if I'm doing this, and, like, this, no. Like, these seem to be connected together.
Listen.
Yeah, no worries, man. Research tells you how long it will take to internalize. Research tells you how long it will take to internalize. Oh, research time, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Oh. Oh, so can I just... Oh. So I want to do this. I want to do this. I gotcha. So I have these 3 slots, and then I wait for them to finish. Oh, that's cool. Okay, okay. So we need to go do other stuff. We need to go do other stuff. Let's go. It's only 2039, so we don't have that one. Let's go down south. Talk to people down here. We haven't done this yet. Over here. Oh, we already went to them. I'll get a different bonus? Okay. I'll take that. Roy's Pawn Shop. Oh. Hello. A bust of a woman. Some kind of machine. Dark film projector. Military war, century fashion thrown in. This.
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among a sort
Let your
of
gaze run
floor
over the
paper.
streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and
Is that
the
a
wiring
streetlight?
has been redone and attached.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
700? Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring.
700?
Transformation is the light
Jesus.
placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological...
That's insane. That's insane. What's this?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know is, could this device come handy in police? Are you sure this is all working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sounds and music from a variety of genres.
The Stereo 8
Even
approved
though
machine here.
I don't really like music. Is the Harman Welsh W2.
$12.
Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel format.
Could this device come handy in my police
2mm,
work?
8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
I
It'll set
already
you
have
back
the radio,
12
though, for the other
real.
thing.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that.
Anytime you need to play a
Or
tape.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party? Oh god, thanks for clearing that
For
up.
sure. It's a
What about in here?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty.
Ooh, here we go. It's the white check. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why? What's
Hey,
this?
we passed one.
Riding a horse. A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something.
Why do I want that?
Part of the story has many interpretations. Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Wait, what? Okay.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off.
I want to know what that thing is for.
You should learn from him.
Win her back.
Yes, but this sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Back the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about the...
A long time ago.
Like the blue uniform.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Inspect the figurines in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries.
I want to know if he has my gun or my badge, though.
Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope, even we can do it.
Maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity.
Okay. We can probably talk to you now.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere.
It's shameful how insufficient the police presence in these parts. Now the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
Across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent
law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals,
travelers,
people looking for a deal, people looking for a keep.
Oh, so maybe somebody sold my stuff.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Typical vacuous consumer objects, quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Once more to the play of light.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Is Roy high? If yes, then what is he on?
Feeling warm.
Hey! Another pass! Woo!
Forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness.
It's a random check for me to pass.
And it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Sir, could you take off your sunglasses and check your eyes? Is it just me or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest. You have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen.
What's the triangles in your vest? Pretty obvious that you're under the influence. No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of it before I lost my memory. Chill out, man. I'm chill cop. Just wants some of what you're having. What are triangles?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster. Had to take Perolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
People's Pile, what's that? Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of. It must have been tough, radioactive cleanup. How did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forberg as I can.
Still in the same city,
Still
but...
in the same city, but...
The People's Pile, what's that?
Bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities.
Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the
Guy talks
volunteer
so
force could
slow.
do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
It must have been tough, radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitter.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor.
Okay.
Hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen? I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, do you happen to have any guns? Care to share your... You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions.
You know anything about
may
the
have.
recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Care to share your stuff with me?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I ride the Piro every day.
Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Perolidon. Straight into your...
No, I didn't want to take it.
Not so sure about this.
Actually, I changed my mind. I don't need any. Refuse to take for now. Yeah.
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop. Not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
Okay, I'm going to change my mind for now.
I respect your decision, officer.
Yeah. Something I'd like to sell. Oh, what happened there? Oh, nice. So this finished. So what does this mean when it finishes? So if that's done, but there's no solution. Temporary research bonus, none. Breakthrough imminent. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'd like to sell my clothes. I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
None of these are... Oh, you can only sell these items. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
I sold her the gun.
sold her the
You
gun
pawned a couple days back. Oh.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
At least I know now how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else. Wait, I sold you my gun?
With Kim here too? That just sounded really...
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer.
Said you were undeserving of a service weapon.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts.
The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
Probably has a good reason for that. Was the buyer a policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit...
obsessive?
Obsessive.
You referred to herself as a
just happy
pig.
to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she
was
was
terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we are. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on us?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Oh my god.
Of course.
I want to ask about my missing gun,
thing.
which there's
Sure,
nothing.
man.
Nothing.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Oh, here we go. What does this do?
Bizarre scientific news from Rivershoal West.
All endurance white checks
where
unlocked.
Police officers' shit has
Learning
been
cap for
observed
endurance raised
at a pressure
to 4.
of around 495 gigadecimals.
Oh.
These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials.
Okay. Oh, and you can forget it too. Oh. That's cool. Okay, so we're done in here. How do we get out of here?